Good evening, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today, I wanted to give a follow-up on the bred cows that we have available on our website, greenpasturesfarm.net. I made a posting here a couple weeks ago on some 50% South Pole cows. They're out of our bulls, and now these are 5-year-old preg-checked cows, and they're bred back to our South Pole bulls. And they're down in McAllen, Texas. We started out with around 500. I think there's about 300 left, 250, something like that. And these are a really nice set of cows. They'd make a great start for somebody that's looking for a smaller frame, 1,000 to 1,050 pound cow that can actually make a living on your farm. I just did a consulting trip, and actually, they came here for a full day consult. They saw our cattle, and they're like, how much grain are you feeding those cows to make them look like that? Here in the wintertime, they're all fat and robust. And I'm like, sir, I said, a beef cow does not require grain. And I mean, it's almost like I smacked him in the face. He's like, no, what do you mean? He said, well, they just don't require grain. Well, they do it, they do in the winter. I'm like, no, they don't. And, this guy, he had bigger cows, and he just, for lack of better terms, he just wasn't aware that there were cows that could make it on grass. And, his feed bill is about $12,000 a month, $10,000 to $12,000 a month for grain. That's not counting the hay. And that's just to get the cows through the winter. And when he left, he said, Greg, I'm not having any fun anymore. Yeah, I'm not having any fun anymore in the beef business. Beef cattle business. And if I was bleeding $10,000 a month, I wouldn't be having any fun either. And folks, with our input costs skyrocketing, fertilizer over $1,000 a ton, feed $350 to $400 a ton. It's probably going to go higher. Diesel fuel, everything's up. Rubber for your tires for your tractor, whatever. These cows don't ask us for any of that. A good grass genetic cow can make it on the grass on your farm. That's what I'm talking about here, folks. This is a great business to be in, but it isn't if you got monster cows that you got to supplement with grain to get them to breed back and to keep them from falling over and dying in the wintertime. It's that plain and simple. We haven't fed a protein lick. We haven't fed a bite of grain to our cows. We've never fed a bite of grain to them. 4 or 5 years ago, we didn't have any stockpile, and they got on some pretty rough stuff. We gave them a protein tub. This year, we haven't even fed a protein tub. They can make it on what's out there, but you got to get your cow size right. So anyway, that's what this is about. If you're interested, these are the calves coming out of these cows are going to be 3/4 South Pole, because the moms are 50%, and of course they're bred to pure blood South Pole bulls, ours. The right size bulls, not the 2,000 pounders, the 12 to 1,300 pound bulls. And they're going to give you the right size heifer calves that you can grow out, and you can have your own grass genetic cow herd. So if you're on the fence about starting, I know a lot of people that got the big cows like, Greg, what do we do? I'm like, well, you could try breeding them down, but it's going to take you several years, and you're probably going to have to supplement them. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And if you're interested, hit greenpasturesfarm.net and check it out, and we'll see you next time.